Hey everybody, how's it going? So, this one is actually just for a person who left me this comment online. This comment right here. It was a question about asking me to describe one of the greatest moments of my life. And I actually have two greatest moments of my life. Well, let me start off with my youth, which was when I experienced actually raving for the very first time. That was one of the most amazing times of my life. Being a part of a group of people who just came together. You dressed in these ridiculous, colorful, style outfits, and you walk around and you say hi to everybody. You're friendly to everybody. The music is bumping. You're getting down. It doesn't matter how silly you're dancing. People don't care. You're just getting crazy with it. The lights, it's the atmosphere. The settings. Everything about going to raves at the time was phenomenal. When I went to my first one, it wasn't that great. I went to an underground one, and it was not as what I thought it'd be at first, because I was just like, oh, this is kind of lame. It's all this loud music and just a whole bunch of people on cornered walls and stuff like that. But then eventually, I've actually went to a bigger rave, and I started realizing the majestic nature of it. It was beautiful. There was everybody coming together. There wasn't about hate. There wasn't about throwing down. It wasn't about fighting. It wasn't about thinking about negative things. I met a lot of great people during that time. I met people from the UK. I met people from Nebraska. I met people from Germany. I've met somebody from Spain. This one guy, he got lost one day. Lost his rave family. That's what you call when you were the group of people you hang out with at raves, rave family. And he had to sign, free hugs and all that stuff. And I was just like, you know what, man? I feel bad that you lost your rave family, so I'm going to help you out. We're going to go walk around, and, and he told me about his, life with his grandma in Spain, and it was crazy. And honestly, I didn't just go to one. I went to several, and the experiences were amazing. It was one of the funnest times of my life because I was a real night owl at the time, and I loved going at night, and it was always until the break of dawn. We would be dancing to literally almost until the sun rised up. It was incredible. Your legs would be killing you, but it felt so good to be in an environment where you could just dance freely and get crazy and silly and listen to some crazy music and just get down to it, just not get so caught up in life. It was just one of those really great moments. I was working, but I would also go to raves. I was like, you know what? I want to experience this life, and I honestly wasn't a waste, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life. But I'm saving the best for last. My second greatest moment, and I'm not going to say second greatest. I'm going to say that this one's probably going to be the topper. Was the day I got to finally propose to my wife. Yeah. Anyways, it's not even about the first time we met. That was special in itself. But the first time I got to propose, I wanted it to be something special. So it was one of the greatest moments because I had to be very creative at that time. I had to come up with ideas and how I'm going to do it. I didn't want to be too corny and cheesy. I didn't want to be so copying or replicating anything. I wanted to be my own original idea. So I came up with this crazy concoction idea of giving her all these little trinkets and gifts that would completely throw her off guard. And because I told her they were for a trip, but the reality they were actually for every symbol or every trinket I gave her, the first letter to that trinket was supposed to spell out something. So the first initial to that trinket was supposed to spell out something. So I got her this watch, this rose gold watch. Michael Kors watch. It's very expensive. It's crazy. I got her an Iron Man action figure. Yeah, she was totally off guard. That I got her this lion stuffed animal. I got her this locket. I got her. Got her this yo-yo. I got her this orchid bracelet. I got her this see-through umbrella. Let's see. What else did I get her? I got her this Little Mermaid movie. I got her this coffee mug. Man, there's so many things I got her, I forgot. But anyways, there was all the stuff that I got her. She was totally off guard, but eventually I got all these little things together when the setting was right. You know, I kept giving her these gifts actually little by little every week, and like different locations. Some places where we were, you know, we've had our special moments, and in other places were just out of the blue, just out of nowhere. So I wanted it to be interesting. I recorded it all, but I still have to, like, I lost the video and I have to do re-editing and stuff like that because I did it on an old computer. So yeah, but it was a really great moment. And the moment when it finally came, you know, she was just getting out of work. I told her to go to the room. I left a video tablet letting her know that when she hears 3 knocks to come out. With those 3 knocks, she came out to these yellow petals, you know, line going towards the direction, towards me dressed up in a nice suit, me going on one knee, and then showing there's the trinkets in the back, which is all the stuff that I got her, which is supposed to be the WILLYOUME. That's what it's supposed to spell out. Will you marry me? And, you know, I told her what each trinket symbolized to me. Like, I would, you know, I don't want to give too much away because that's kind of our special thing. But it was a moment, and she actually made it even a more special moment that time, too. So I guess that's really the 2 greatest moments that I can describe in my life, because it was the moment I realized that I could finally marry the woman I love so deeply, because everything is perfect. It was perfect timing, and that's what was most important to me. And then the raving when I was younger, it was an experience that really taught me how to become more open-minded, to being more friendly, rather than just being all this like, I hate you, you hate me, let's talk smack about each other, race issues, yada yada, religion, whatever it is. It made me more about coming together and just putting those aside and just saying, hey, we're human beings, you know? So I hope that answered your question, and I hope you appreciated this. If you did, you know, leave a thumbs up or leave a comment. Catch you guys later. Peace.